Welcome to this edition of What's Cooking with Chef Ingram. I am Chef Richard Ingram. Today we're going to be cooking grilled lobster tails with a mandarin orange and tamarind vinaigrette. Okay, the first part of our preparation is to actually make the vinaigrette. When you talk about dealing with lobsters, grilling them, a lot of times you just think about salt and pepper, but what we want to do is take it up to another level by adding a vinaigrette. Now, seafood itself normally has a very bland type of flavor to it, and so you don't want to put something in it that's going to overpower it, but to actually enhance its flavor. So today, this is the reason that we chose the vinaigrette with the mandarin oranges and with the tamarind. Okay, the first ingredient that we're going to use are mandarin oranges. Okay. Next ingredient that we're going to put in is a little bit of our Dijon mustard, approximately 1 teaspoon. And with the mandarin oranges, we used about 6 ounces. We're going to use about a tablespoon of our tamarind. We're going to add in maybe about 1 teaspoon of our reduction of the juices from the oranges. A 1/4 cup red wine vinegar. We're going to use maybe about a little bit of our cilantro. Of course, we don't know the exact measurement on that. And then we'll use about approximately 1.5 tablespoons of our minced garlic and shallots with a little bit of ginger and a pinch of our salt and pepper, okay? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna first start to blend that up. Okay, the last thing that we're gonna incorporate is our safflower oil. What that's gonna do is to form an emulsion, which is gonna bring everything together, okay? Now we'll add our safflower oil, a small drizzle. Let it come together for maybe about another 3 seconds. Okay, we stop it. Now what we're gonna do is go ahead and refrigerate this and then bring our lobsters out, and I'll show you how to go ahead and prepare those for the grill. Okay, we're back. The next step in our process with our grilled lobsters, we already have our marinade made, and we're refrigerating that now. Letting it just sit down and let it really come together, let the flavors come together until we're ready for it after our lobsters have come off the grill. Now on to the next part. We have our main lobster tails. We also have a little bit more of our oil, and then we have our special Chef Ingram spices, which is really going to take it to the next level. That'll be coming at you real soon, bottled, so make sure that you look out for that so that you can go and purchase it, okay? We need all the money that we can get at this point, all right? So first thing that we're gonna do is, I've already gone through and taken our lobsters and split them, okay? What you wanna do is turn your lobsters onto the back, okay? And you wanna take your knife, your chef knife, and go down the middle of the lobster and come forward towards you. Doing that is going to split the lobster like so, okay? So what you wanna do next is to take your lobster meat and to separate it from the shell carefully, okay, like so, so that it comes out on both sides, okay? You want to go ahead and put your finger right in and pull it right out, okay, just like that, all right? Now we're going to do a couple of more like that, and you want to go ahead, when you're done, you want it to fan out and look exactly like that, okay? So what we're going to do is just do a couple of more and get those ready, you know, for our grill. Now, what you want to do, a lot of people use wood when they're grilling. I like wood, but in this particular instance, I think that I would rather use my wood if I was cooking ribs or something like that. With, you know, with my seafood, well, especially like with lobster and things like that, I would really rather just go ahead and use the charcoal. Cooking is your interpretation, okay? Recipes are nothing but a blueprint for you to follow and for you to go ahead and just make the necessary adjustments as you will, okay? Now that we have these already done, okay, they're already pulled out, our next step is to go ahead and season them, all right? So what you want to do is you want to take your oil, take a nice brush, okay, and you want to brush your lobster tails, okay? Okay, brush them all the way down. And what this is going to do is going to help with the searing process, and it also helps the seasoning to adhere to the surface of the lobster, okay? So now, like I've always was taught, you're going to eat both sides of the lobster, so you want to do what? You want to season both sides of them, okay? So you're going to flip them over like so, all right? And you want to go ahead and brush the other side as well, okay? Okay, just like so, all right? Now, go ahead and set that to the side. Next comes Chef Ingram's Special Spices. Now you want to take that and just nicely dust your lobster, okay? Make sure that it gets on there real nice, okay? And again, you're eating both sides, so you want to take care of both sides. You want to season both sides of them, all right? Now, there are other marinades that you can use with this, such as tarragon and a pink grapefruit marinade. The possibilities are endless as far as what you can actually do. So you need to let your mind wander, let it just explore, let your taste buds get into it, and the things that you like are the best things for you to use in your marinade and basically in cooking, period, okay? So what we're gonna do now is go ahead on out to the grill and get it started, and I'll meet you out there, okay? Okay, so we're outside now. We have our grill. We got our charcoal already started, and as you can see, they're white, which means that they're ready and primed to go. Okay, we have our lobsters. So the first thing that you want to do is take your lobster and open it up so that the underside is showing like this, okay? And you want to make sure that meat is down on the grill, okay? Okay, and I don't know if you can hear that sizzle, but that means that it's working, okay? And you want to just go ahead and line them up just like so, right along the top of your grill. Now, these lobsters should take between 8 and 10 minutes to cook all the way through. So that means that we're going to cook them approximately 4 minutes to 5 minutes on each side, and then flip them over, okay? Okay, it's been about 4 minutes. As you can see from the outsides, you can see the opaque color, which means that they're turning and that they're cooking, okay? Now what you want to do now is just take your tongs and go ahead and just flip them over, okay? And if you need to, go ahead and open that shell up so that meat is actually coming in contact with the grill, okay? Don't be scared. Get right in there and open it right on up. Now, if you have some smaller ones, like this one here, you want to keep an eye on it because, of course, they're going to cook a lot faster than the larger lobster tails. Okay. One more. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is go ahead and let these go ahead and cook for another 3 to 4 minutes. Put our top down to maximize the heat. Then we'll come back, and then we'll be ready to go ahead and put on our mandarin and tamarind marinade on top of our lobster tails. Okay? See you soon. Okay. What we're going to do now is go ahead and take them off. As you can see, they're fully done. Okay? You don't want to overcook them because you still want them to be real nice and juicy, okay? And as you can see, look at that shell, real nice and crispy. Our meat is so succulent, and that's exactly what you want it to be, okay? And with the shell like this, it leaves it for a very nice presentation when you're serving it to your guests, okay? What we're going to do is go ahead and take them on in. Then we're gonna start with plating it up, putting our marinade on. We'll add a little bit more of our cilantro and a couple of more pieces of our mandarin orange to make it look real nice for presentation purposes. And we'll give it a taste and just see how it goes. Let's go. Okay, we're back inside. We have our marinade, our mandarin orange and tamarind vinaigrette. We have a little bit more cilantro and our mandarin oranges and the piece de resistance, our lobster tails, okay? So what we're gonna do is just go ahead and just stack them up. We're gonna stack them up so that they're face side up, the bottom side up, should I say, so that all the meat can catch some of our vinaigrette, okay? Like so. Gonna go ahead and move our pan over to the side, and we're gonna take and just pour our vinaigrette right over the top of our lobsters, okay? We don't wanna cover them. You just want each one to catch some of that nice vinaigrette flavor, okay? And let's let it get right on in there real nice. Put a little bit on the bottom of our platter, just like so, okay? Take a little bit of our cilantro, go around, okay? And finish it off with, of course, our mandarin oranges, just like so. We're done. Thanks again for joining us at What's Cooking with Chef Ingram. I am Chef Ingram, and you can also come to our website and check us out at www.chefrli.com, and also check us out on Twitter at ChefRLI. Hit us up, ask any culinary questions that you feel that you want to know, any techniques, anything about new products, anything like that. You know, you follow us, we follow you back. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.